Hi guys. Hello. Hi Sean, Alicia, Bologna. How are you guys? Welcome. Welcome. Oh. Just getting started here. Waiting for peoples to come in. Hi Caran. Hi Jo Beth. I dropped into your stream before and I heard something about creepy crawlies and went, nah, not watching. Sorry. Hi Dawn. I freaked out. I know. How are you? So the image that I'm colouring today is one of the Faebruary event images by Nathaniel. It is still on special. It's only like $2.20 Australian, so I'm sure that's fairly low in US dollars. A mouse. Ew! Ew. Hi Lulu. Hi Amanda. Welcome guys. Hi Rosemary. Hi Shelley. So, yeah, ew, Jo Beth, that's all I'm saying. Ew. Again, if you would like to grab this image, it is available in Nathaniel's Etsy shop, which he has just upgraded. There's loads of new images in there. There's images from his books. There's images that he's just done that he wants to sell. So make sure you pop in and check it out. So that was the link for this particular image. Ew. I'm going, ew. I believe myself to be protected from that kind of creepy crawly. Loretta, welcome. And you are. Hi, is it Mike? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Is it Mike? I don't know. So yes, I'm back for a pretty stressful weekend, but I'm back on track again now. I hope. Today I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I want to do watercolor in the background here. I've been using my Cotman watercolor set a lot. Winsor & Newton Cotman set. I really like it, but it's really hard for me to keep track of the colors to tell you guys what I'm using, so I'm not going to use them today. Maybe. I might maybe use one color, maybe. I don't know yet. Hi, Helen. You're not late or lat. Oh no, Loretta, please no. It did, it was actually the night before, but we went to Pancake Parlour and pigged out at Pancake Parlour, and then we went and saw Birds of Prey, and I have to tell you, I really enjoyed it. It was funny. It had a sad bit in it, or emotional bit, I should say. It was really good. I really liked it. A lot of fun. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to recommend it. I think it was good. It really showed Harlequin as her own villain, which was really nice. Not in my pipes. Shelley, no. Jo Beth had a visitor, and Loretta had something as well. Ew. I have a color chart already, but I I have a color chart already. Thank you. But because of the way they're set up in here, I can never remember what is, and also I've got other brands in here as well. Like up here, I've got a red. I can't even remember the name of the color, but it's a different brand that I use for skin. So and also I think there might be in here a normal Winsor & Newton, like the professional one as well. There's a bit of a mix, but it's too hard for me to. I'm gonna put a couple of strips along here with the actual names and the brands so I remember. But yeah, it's a little bit too hard doing it from a color list as well. So Oh, because I've mixed them up and yeah, you know, just happens. Happens. Hi Pat, welcome. Hi Sonia, welcome. So yeah, so I decided that I'm going to use my let me get the thing out. My museums. I haven't used them on this paper before. I'm using the Strathmore mixed media paper. This is the thinner one. This is the 190 GSM one. Comes in a pack of 40 or a book of 40. I finally got it in the post. As I was saying the other day, it was kind of ripped and broken, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, don't do that, silly camera. Excuse my little fingies there for a sec. Get us back again. Oh, now I'm hooked on my mat. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, I'm gonna give these a go, and I'm gonna use this palette, the Caran Dash plastic palette. I've already been playing with some colour. Hi Christina. Oh, that's a good idea. I was going to laminate it, but same thing. Let's just say you keep your vents covered now. Loretta. I mean, I'm in Australia, and the creepy crawlies here are pretty bad. Pretty gross. Anyway, I'm going to use the Caran Dash palette. One side is kind of scratchy, and the other side's really smooth. So this side I use for like the Tombow markers I was using it for, the Caran Brush Pro markers, the Arteza brush markers, any water sort of base markers. I've got the, you know, oh actually I could have used Ecoline today. They're quite dark. I'm looking for something dark to cover the background, but anyway. I was like, what do I use? I always forget I've got the Caran markers because they're not in my little thing here next to me. But they're also good for dark colours too. Oh, we have lots of spiders and creepy crawlies here. It's yuck. Anyway, I'm going to use the scratchy side to scratch up my pencils. And I'm going to attempt... I say attempt. Hi, Michelle. Because it doesn't always work, okay? You know, it is live, remember? I'm going to play around with doing a bit of a dark green background here. And I'm going to use some... I don't know, what have I got here? Which one's darker? I'm going to use some, I don't think it really matters, ivory black maybe? Because that's the one I pulled out. Payne's grey, some Thaliocyan green, Thaliocyan green. Also I've got dark, the same name, cyanine green. So yeah, I'm gonna have a play with those. I'm just gonna mix. I was just playing around before to see if it was easier to do the layers or mix them together, and I think it's actually going to be easy to mix them together. I'm just doing a little bit of black because I don't want it to overpower, and a scribble of Payne's grey. I'm just trying to get a nice dark colour, so I'm kind of going to have a bit of a play. That looks pretty good to me. I might have to do a little bit more than that next time because that's just a small amount. But I'm just going to randomly scribble some of this in here. that's a rock or something down there, so I'm going to leave that area. And just going to jump straight into it. Why not? But do you know what happened? We went out for tea and we left the kids here to have their meal, and Alicia was cooking chicken and she opened the chicken and it was off. So it was just one of those days where things just don't seem to go right, you know? Linda, welcome. This is a Caran palette. I don't know what it's called, but it's got like a scratchy surface on this side and smooth on the other. You can use it with the Neos, and I'm using the Caran Museums now. But yeah, it's used for their watercolor products. Alright, I'm going to do that again. This time I'm going to mix a fair bit of it. I'm going to do a big squiggle this time. So that was the dark phthalo cyan, I don't know. And the normal one as well. I'm going to do that as well. A bit of that. A big scribble of Payne's Grey. And a little squiggle of black because I don't want it to overpower too much. And then I'm mixing it together with a bit of water. I'm just going to add a little bit more water. I don't want to lose too much in my water, so go back and go again. And because it's going to be slightly different, I'm going to do the little squiggles in different areas this time. Giving us a little bit of texture. I'll come back in and we'll do the grassy areas lighter so they sort of come forward a little bit. So we'll do darker again down there later. Just keep adding on for now. Just building up some layers of colour. This paper is not intended for watercolour. It is a mixed media paper, but I actually find it's not too bad for a few layers of watercolour. I probably should have laid down a bit of liquid latex to protect the rest of the image, but you know, I'm not like that. I'm a little bit rough. I like to just do it. I don't like too much prep. Also, I probably could have taped my paper down and things like that, but I already cut it, so I can't do that either. I already cut it down. Just trying to keep out of the image as much as possible. If I can help it. Oh, Rosemary, that's no good. Hi, Christina. Did you come in before? Did I? Also too, I'm using the silver black velvet brush. This is number 8. It's a really soft brush. And it likes to be wet. It doesn't like being kind of dry. It goes a little bit strange. It's dry. I actually got these brushes for a steal here in Australia. Literally, the shop I got them from was closing down, so they had everything like 50% off. They're not that great for doing like hyperrealism in watercolor because they're kind of really flexible and they like to be really wet. Whereas when you're doing stuff that's more realistic and you want a little bit more precision, it's really hard to get that with these because they're too soft. So a bit of a mix of that all around. Linda, I know the feeling. It's not like trying to find a watercolor brush that's, it depends on what style you're looking for, really. I wasn't a fan of these to start with. They kind of annoyed me, but I realized then that they're actually better when they're really quite wet. I can kind of show you what I mean in a sec. But as they kind of dry out, they get really like it's really hard to, they're not very flowing, and it's really hard to get precision. So yeah, I just don't use them for that kind of thing, but if I'm doing like something like this, they're really good because they're nice wet. Just going to get rid of that for now. This time I'm going to leave black out, so I'm going to do all the same colours but leave the black off. So of course I pick up the black. Put that away now. Black, go away. Hi Kenny, welcome. Oh Christina, be careful with the whole flu thing that's going around at the moment. Just make sure you look after yourself. So I've left the black off this time. It's not quite as dark. Hi Mish, welcome. Let's repeat the same thing. Just coming over the top so it's a little bit brighter this time. I'm just filling in some of these gaps. See, this is where the bigger, this brush is not as good because you're coming close to the edges there. I really think that I'm going to need more darker colours down here, but I think we'll deal with that later. Maybe with a bit of pencil after. I'm already running out of colour. Just added a bit more water to it, but the lovely Melody gave me these beautiful museums last Christmas. I've used them a few times now. I find them a little bit easier to use like watercolor rather than a pencil, but they do work as a pencil as well, so you can go around and just scribble a bit of color on here and there and get a similar result, I'm sure. Hi, Sean. I think I just answered your question, Mish. Where's Miranda? I didn't see her there. Oh, hi, Miranda. Yeah, I think I like a bit of, I think I like watercolor more than I do pencils, but I like the color in them, so, and they're easy to show you guys too. All right, that's just a little bit like wishy-washy at the moment. I think we need plenty more depth in there, and this is just not doing it. I'm gonna do black. And the brighter of the greens. I don't know how to say it. Phthalo cyanine? Cyanine? I don't know. Green. Fair bit of that. Bit of water. A little bit more water than that. Well, that's a bit better. Nice and dark. I want it really dark down here, that's all. I still don't think that's dark enough. We'll get there. We'll just build it up. I don't want to rub over it too much though, because as I said, this is not watercolor paper, so it will peel if I play with it too much. I've got Albert Dürer watercolor. I have some of those. I don't have a full set. I think I had a 70 set or something. They're not too bad either. I have Supracolor as well, which I actually don't mind. I think the water, they're not technically watercolor though. The water-based pencils that are the best are Inktense. I think they've got the most vibrant color. Do you reckon we could go darker again down there? I think we could. For sure. Hi, Linda. With watercolor, it's often best to start with light and go to dark because it's hard to take off color. So I think that's already too dark, too light now. Already mixed a little bit too much water in it. But yeah, it's better to start with light and go to dark rather than starting from dark, because if it's too dark, you can't take it off. Oh, I leant on that. Look, it's probably, look, it's on my arm there. Along with my bruises. Oops. Ooh, Disney. Disney's good. Bit of black again. This time I'm going to go with, I think I'm just going to go with just black. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see if I can just darken this up a little bit. see the limitations of the pencils. I think that's a bit better. I wanted it quite dark down there. Just trying not to add any more water if I can, because I want it quite dark. The more water you add, the lighter it gets, obviously. It definitely needed something darker there. Alright, well, I think I need to get... I'm going to try a Neo color black. Another Caran product. I just want to try something a little bit darker. I'm going to do this on this side though. This is a Neo Color 2 black. Shelley, what? I missed that. Ah, Faber Messenger. Cool. It's not that much darker. Sorry guys, I just realised it wasn't on camera. My camera's really low today. I think it might have been bumped. Let's let that dry. I'm going to turn it upside down though. Let's add some more into the top here. Alright, I don't know if that made a difference at all with that one. I'll just stick with the museums. I just wanted to see, oh, bumpies. Hi. Why did I turn it over? Because it's smooth on this side and the pastels, the crayons, or they're called a crayon, aren't they? I call them a crayon. These actually stick better on this smooth surface than what the other side sort of chews them away a little bit more, like it's scratchy and it chews it, whereas this side's really smooth. But for the pencils, because they're so hard, you need to do them on the scratchy side. So that's why I did that. But you know what? I'm really not happy with how it's covering. It needs more cover, but that's okay. All right, let's try a lighter green this time. I'm gonna go with some emerald green. Emerald green. And lots of color. And some Payne's Grey to darken it. I've been collecting them too. I don't have them all yet. I've got a few, but I'll show you if you like. I've got when you look at the Neo color list, it looks like I've got a lot. I've got all of the first page. Oh no, hang on. I borrowed them. So I don't even have that. I've got a set. Hang on, let me have a look. I've got a set of 30 and I've also got a handful of about 20. So I've probably got about 50 altogether. I borrowed them off the lovely Linda to swatch. So I had the swatch colours. So I could do conversions. I missed a bit in here, look at that. A whole section of mist colour. So what did everyone else do on the weekend? Other than the Ancient Cultures special event thing that was going on? Oh, Christina, cool. It's mixed media, Elaine. Oh, I'd love to get them. There was a few missing that Linda didn't have. But yeah, eventually I'll get them. Eventually. Eventually. I have so many other water brands now. It's okay. I started with 30 and added a few more. Yeah, that's the same as me. I've got a few gelatos too. Not many, but a few. Oh, this is my pile of extra stuff I have here. This is my pile of gelatos here. I haven't used them very much, but that's them. Lots of bright different colours there. And there's some more Neo colours in there as well. It's my box of bits. Yogurt box of bits. Yogurt lid's really good for putting the Neo colour on too. You don't need the palette to do that. All you need is a scratchy surface sort of to go over for the pencils. But yeah, a bit more emerald green. Just emerald green this time. Bit more water to the brush there because it was drying off a little bit. have just been adding some Neo colours to my basket every time I go to my art shop. I'll just grab a few that I don't have and chuck them in. So eventually we'll get more. I need to start doing that with the Albrecht Dürer. Is that how you say it? Albrecht Dürer as well. I want them eventually too. I can't handle having half sets of things, but you know, it comes down to funds, hey? Just gradually. Just gradually. Alright, I need to add a few shadows in. Got black again. Just letting it sort of bleed out a little bit. Oh, you did, Caran? I still don't have the full set. I'm still collecting. I have a pretty good range now, so it's usually only random colours I might add here and there, but when I buy a colour I want to make sure I get the refill as well, so usually I'll do one colour at a time. And yeah, this camera's really bad. Let me just hip it slightly. Brushing off that edge so it's not quite so fluffy. Do you think we could go darker? I think we could. Anyway, I might add some, I don't know, acrylic paint or something to it later. Who knows? I think we're good now though. I wonder if we could add a little bit of, let's see how this reacts. Oh, I shouldn't do these things when I'm live, you know. I shouldn't do these things live. It's so bad. What have we got? I'm just looking at the museums. What are the eco lines like? The black's kind of purple. That's not going to work. What about Caran? Let's have a look at the Caran brush markers. She says. I don't know. There's an olive black in... There isn't one in the museums. That I can see. But there is an olive black in the super color. Let's try that. So this is super color. Caran dash super color. Supra color. And this is olive black. Let's see It's not that dark though. Again, no, it's too light, but we might use this for the, since we've got it here already, we use this for these blades of grass here. Why not? There's a little bit of green up there I missed too. I actually think this is lighter than the olive green in the actual museum set. All good. Alright. Okay, well that was no good. I won't use them again. Well, not for this one anyway. No, why what? Oh, is it, Christina? That's cool. Anyone know why? Hi, Lisa. Elaine, anyone know what? Sorry, I missed your question. I only saw that you started adding one comment there. I saw, but I can't see. I can't see the other comment. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Debbie. I can't see the other comment. I just missed this little bit up here. They're unavailable? Oh, I've got refills. Whereabouts have you been looking, Elaine? Thanks, Lisa. I'm kind of experimenting today. I seem to always do that on live. Oh, no worries. Thanks, Helen. Poor doll. Alright, so I just heard from Nathaniel Wake, and he wants me to give away something today. Yay! I love giveaways. So we'll do a giveaway of something. Shortly. Alright, look, I don't think there's much more I can do with this. It's going to get too wrinkly and too messy, so I'm better off using some pencils and stuff just to fill in any gaps and maybe darken up right down here a bit more. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for that bit. So alright, I've done sky. I need to do sky. So what colours will I be using in this image? Let me think here. I've got red here for the mushroom, red and orange. I'm thinking we might do blue up here. So what have I got in blues? Blue and purple, I think. Got periwinkle blue, which is really pretty. It's more purple, but periwinkle blue. I've got green water. That's okay. I'll just make sure I rinse my brush off properly there. It's quite light in there. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some light blue. Just going to dry that so I don't eat into my pencil too much. Why are some of my posts not showing? Yeah, it won't come up if it's, you can't add links in. It won't work. It sounds like someone's sawing something and the dog's barking at it. Just coming over the periwinkle blue in the edges there and just coming out. Oh, yay, Kenny. Poor doll. Get lost there, did you? Silly internet. Oh, they are? Maybe they're not going to sell them anymore. Maybe they're not going to sell them at Dick Book anymore. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe? Let's try colouring on the actual paper. I want to do this rock with a bit of sepia. Let's do... I like the sepia in this set actually. It's kind of a browny, pinky brown colour. Let me find it. Sepia 50% and sepia 10%. Let's do some scribble on the paper and see how it comes out. We'll do the sepia 50% down the bottom here. Directly onto the paper. Try and keep it even. Yeah, Elaine, I reckon it's just they're just supplying them. Oh, that's another thing, Loretta, thank you. See, here in Australia, I get all my Copic refills from the art shop because they always have everything. I did get a couple of refills from actually Facebook Marketplace. I got them from. Just like somebody had got rid of their Copics and had refills that they were giving away, just random colours, so I just grabbed that. It was a bulk pack. Fairly cheap. Most of them were, the refills were pretty much brand new. Some of them were used, but I just put my hand in that blue. Jackson Art is a UK site. Oh, they changed their design. This is our sepia 10% now, over the top. Oh, well, that would be good if I just coloured that in, wouldn't it? Just like missing bits, don't I? And I've missed those leaves there too. Anyway, I'm going to use a firmer brush this time. What have I got? I've got the Anna Mason brush. This is number 3. This is from Rosemary & Co. Just going to give it that watercolor feel, I guess. Adding water to it. Smoothing out my rough pencil lines as well. It actually works quite good directly on the paper, on this paper, so that's good. Good sign. Oops, too wet. Don't have too wet a brush, because that happens. I still have loads of refills to get. I usually grab about 10 at a time, and I was trying to do it once a month, but it gets a bit hard, especially when there's all this other new stuff that's just come out, so I haven't brought any for a little while. Just gonna try the olive, dark olive, because I missed these ones down here, so let's just do that. And it's close. It's a little bit brighter actually, look at that. Bye, Helen. Hi, Renee. Hi, Selena. Funny. Okay, so that's it so far. Looking pretty messy, hey? Yeah, we'll get over it. We'll get over it. I really like that blue and the purple together. So I'm going to mix them together. I've got the periwinkle blue and light blue. Mixing them together with a little brush this time. Oh, it needs more light blue. The light blue is kind of opaque looking. Just mixing the colours together. Adding a little bit of water, it's a little bit thick. Just shading the hair in for now. I was going to see if I had a flip through of Nathaniel's Fairy Life colouring book, because that's what I'm going to give away today. But I don't know if I've got one on my computer, which is kind of a bummer. Would have been nice to have a flip through of what you're going to win. Yeah, I like that. That's a good colour. Oh, Helen's not going? Linda, you're talking to yourself again. Oh dear. Oh, no worries, Elaine. I missed the rock, look. I need to do that. Let me just grab a little bit of that. What was it? Sepia and sepia 50%. And 10%. I can hear beeping. Bashing things here, it's all good. Oh, I just dripped my water on my page. No. Hey look, I accidentally dripped some water down here. All good. Oh, we need some more of the dark in there. It was the door. Just one moment, guys. Sorry guys, Posty got lost. Hi Robin, we're using museums at the moment. Bad Posty. Alright. Oh, where's my cloth gone? Just cleaning off my palette. What am I going to do here? I want to do wings and skin. I like that color, that's really pretty. Oh, Linda, I've never heard of them. It just goes on the around the in a container and gets thrown. Linda. Let's do some skin. I haven't done skin with these before. I'm wondering whether it might be easier to do them directly on the paper. So let's do that. I'm going to use some of the burnt sienna 50% first. What I do want to do is go through and see if I can find a flip through of the Fairy Life colouring book, because that's what I want to give away today. So I might just quickly poke into my system. Do you like my words? Because I'm just poking in there. Gotta see. I need a mouse that doesn't go click click when you roll the ball. Fairy Life. I thought I had done one for this one. Let me check my hard drive. Maybe I didn't. Just loading up my hard drive now. If not, we can I can just scroll through the PDF, it's fine, but sometimes music and things like that is nice too. But because I hadn't heard from him, I didn't organize anything because I wasn't sure if we were going to be doing it or not. Because it was a last minute thing to do this one. I just decided that Nathaniel needed some exposure. Especially now that he's updated his Etsy store. It's really cool. It's got heaps of stuff in there now. Let's see what I've got here. I've got his cat book, morphing mandalas. I've got sugar skulls. I've got dragon life and Yeah, not Fairy Life. It's weird because I swear we did one. Oh well, that happens. I'll just do a scroll through of the PDF. No problem. So let's have a look. They're super color. No, I'm not using super color. I'm using museums. Museum, Caran museums. Christina. Hi Kelly, welcome. Oh, that's great, Robin. I'd love something like that. My hubby did me a hack one, but I ended up seeing them somewhere, so I ended up grabbing one. Alright, let me see if I can do, get this. This book up for you, and yeah, why for some reason it's not capturing that properly, but let's have a look. You ready? So I'm going to do a giveaway for this cute little book. I've just got to add the logo. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm good at this, thinking on the fly. Not really. Okay, I can't find my logo. We'll just shrink that one down. That'll do for now. This has got to cover up some of these pages for us. Alright. It's quite tiny. Hopefully you guys can see this well enough. And I apologise for not fixing that up sooner. Let's have a look. So I'm flipping through the PDF at the moment because I didn't do a flip through of it. So let's have a quick look through. So I think I've coloured something from this before. I think I coloured one of the fairies, part of the fairies for the steampunk event. There's lots of mandala-like images in here. Some pretty fairies. Fairy couple with their fairy baby. So this is the book that I'm giving away today. If you're in the US, I may be able to organise getting a voucher if you'd like the physical book, but it will be for the PDF version. A little bit steampunky in that one. Next time I'll organise it better and do music for us. I have got one somewhere. I'm sure I've done Fairy Life as a flip through before. Look at those cute little ones. He's cute. Puppy dog. I did colour some of that one for the Christmas one that we did last year. That's a tooth fairy. I wasn't sure what that was to start with. Oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna fall down. He doesn't have any yet, Donna. He's only got individual images at this stage, I'm pretty certain, but he will be looking at doing books as well. At the moment, they're only available on Amazon. And I have a PDF copy to give away. Yay! Alright, let's do the rules for the giveaway. So, pick one number between 1 and 100. Only one number per person. The first person to call that number owns it, so no take-backs. No chatting during number calling until the winning number is drawn. And just keep an eye on the chat box, because that's where I'll type in go, 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 or stop, stop, stop. So no numbers before or after that will be counted. Are you due, Linda? Cool. The number closest to the winning number without going over the winning number. If there isn't one, then we'll do a new number draw. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. No top chat parties, peoples. Click on the live chat at the top of your box there, and any giveaway or promotion is in no way sponsored or endorsed or administered by or associated with YouTube or Nathaniel Wake. Alright. Alright. If everybody is ready, you can type ready now. So yeah, I don't think he's got... I'm just going to double check that now, because I'll just post up his Etsy link again too for this image that I'm doing now. It is on sale for the event still. So if you want to check it out, make sure you check it out over there. The winner will need to give me their email address as well, so they can send that to my email here. When it's time. And I'm going to give everybody a minute and a half to pop in their numbers. Alrighty, so just remember to keep an eye on the chat, because I'm way ahead of the chat, way behind the chat, I should say. So make sure you watch the chat, because that's where you'll be able to see it. Alright guys. Thanks, Kenny. Alright, here we go. Now you can put in your numbers. I'm going to put in some light flesh next, which is light flesh 10%. A lot of this is going to be mixed in together. So I'll need to go in and redefine some of these areas after. My pencil is fairly blunt, as I'm just trying to keep it nice and soft on the paper. I don't want to put dints in it. I forgot her legs, by the way. Did you notice that? I just noticed it. Anyhow, I'm not allowed to ask questions before I say stop because people can't answer. Anyhow, I'm going back in with the burnt sienna 50%. I'm just going to put some shadows underneath her bottom and legs. Well, that means it's time to... Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's just stop that. It's findrandom.org. Alrighty. Well, gone. It's too late. Too far gone. Or not. My mouse doesn't want to work. Stop in the name of love. Generate number 84. The 84. And let me just write that in here. And I had Loretta. Is that correct? Has anyone else got close to that? Oh no, Kelly. Kelly. Yep. Kelly. Brilliant. Yep, Kelly. Kelly, my dear, if you could email me at my email address, that would be fab. Popping it in here now again for you. And I will have a quick chat. If you have me on Instagram or Facebook, that would be a hell of a lot quicker. Oh, Christina, one day it will happen. It's bound to happen one day. Congrats, Kelly. Are you in the US? Good job. She's got nice fluffy sized thighs. Very womanly. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kelly's excited. Okay, Kelly, I will be sending you the PDF then. So send me a bell now and I'll email it back to you, my darling. Big thank you to Nathaniel for that. And again, I'm just posting up the link for this particular image in Etsy. Go check out his store. He's got a Facebook group, Facebook page and all that as well. So go check him out. Back to light flesh again now. Light flesh 10%. Just bringing it in. I'm trying to keep it light and trying not to indent the paper too much so that when I go over it with the brush, it smooths it out nicely. Awesome. How's that looking? Alright, I've got a little bit of, not, maybe Naples ochre. It's like a yellowy colour. Actually, no, I think we'll go primrose. Need to find primrose. Where's primrose? 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 I don't know. One of those. Hi, Shara. Oh, so sorry, Michelle, that you missed out. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this over. I think we need a little bit of pink in here too. But I'll see what this looks like first. Before adding on the pink. Shelley disappeared too, did she? She was busy colouring, wasn't she? Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of violet pink just in to the skin a little bit here. Just a little layer, adding a little bit more pink to it. Let's see how that looks now. I got my little brush. Let's start with the light area and just move out into the darker areas. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm just keeping my brush wet and clean in between so I don't smudge too much of the dark colour out into the lighter areas. That's a pretty good mix. Colour, that one. I quite like that. That came out pretty cool. Just getting rid of the harsh lines now. I can zoom in a little bit too if you'd like. I just realised I was quite far away. Quite far away there. I'll try and do a bit of a conversion to some of the other water brands. If you don't have these, and maybe you could give it a go with something else. So I'll do that on Patreon for patrons. I'm actually pretty excited today. We've got some cool, exciting stuff happening very soon. Kenny, I haven't used them that much to know for sure. There's a few colours in here that I really like. One of those being the, which one was it? Cornelian. This one. It produces this really pretty reddy pink colour, and I really like it. And also the vermilion together, they create really pretty orangey pink colours, and I really like them for sunsets. But yeah, as I said, I haven't used them that much yet. They're lovely, like really lovely. It's like working with cream. They're really creamy and smooth. I can hear someone having a conversation outside my window. It's very loud. Oh, I'm definitely going to come back in with some more of that pink into some of these areas. And I missed a little bit of her thumb there. Just add a little bit in there. I kind of wanted to do the whole thing in watercolor if I could. I need a bigger brush. I need a bigger brush to do the bigger section. This is a number 4. Just smoothing out that light section of her thigh there. Me too. Kenny, me too. Oh dear. I want to get rid of that line marking that dark section and the light section there if I can, so just trying to mix that in a little bit. That was probably a little bit too much water there. So yeah, Kenny, it's hard for me to say. I mean, they are really beautiful. I think if I had a couple of really good goes with them, I think I would say love. I've used them in the Linda Ravenscroft books when I first got them, and I also used them in the Hannah Calzone books for the lamp image I did for the HK project thing that we had going on a little while ago. I need a little bit more of the light flash 10%. And I'll wait for that to dry a little bit before I go and put another layer of the primrose or primrose, whichever one you want to call it, on there. It's kind of gone a little bit milky. Burnt sienna. You keep talking to yourself. It's funny. Well, my cat thinks I'm talking to myself all the time. Technically, I am talking to myself, but I'm talking to you. But you're not answering back via voice, so she thinks I'm talking to myself. Mm. Alright, we need to let that dry a little bit, I think. I do need some more pink. I'm going to use that violet pink just on my palette there. And I'm going to add some of that into her cheeks here a little bit more. On her eyebrows there. Just blending with a wet brush, no colour on it, just to blend off the edges. It's not a lot, but just enough. Burnt sienna again, just in some of those darker areas. And just a nice wet brush just to blend off the edges again. Sassy. It is cute. We're actually going to use some of that colour that I was saying that I really like here. Got Scarlet first. It's funny, the time seems to be going really slow today. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but most times I'm getting like not even close to the end and I'm panicking because there's not much time left. But I just looked at the time and went, oh, there's still plenty of time. No need to rush. I got messages and I'm just like distracted there for a seckie. It has been. No, I don't think so. I think it's a little while before anyone else is on. I don't know for sure, but I'm just going into where the dips of the mushroom are. Try and sort of create a little bit of depth in there. These are the colours that I really like to Kenny, when you were asking about these beautiful pencils. That was Scarlet. And I've got some vermilion. Vermilion. Sounds like 1 in a million. I shouldn't have cut this out. I should have stuck it down so I didn't have to go right to the edges like that. That's alright. Hindsight's a beautiful thing. Just doing really light pressure too. I didn't mention that before. I'm just rubbing the pigment over the page to lay it down. There's no use putting any pressure down. It's just going to make the paper compromised. We don't want to do that because we might want to do more layers. You're right, Kenny. If these had more colours, I'd be wrapped because they're amazing. And Luminance especially. This is a cornelian. I'm probably saying all these wrong. It's got a bit of a sharp edge actually. Just grind that edge down a little bit. And just filling in those little edge bits. Alright, let's wet it. I want to see what colours it comes out as. I'm going to use a bigger brush this time. The water's too far away. I've got a number 6 brush. It's wet, but not too wet. He's pretty. How cool does that look? It is magic. There's something going on outside. I can hear like a bulldozer or something. I don't know, maybe it's a lawnmower. Yes, Kenny, you're right. I'm thinking maybe I should have done the background just coloured over the top of it and done this, because it would have been a lot darker, more rich. That was a lot of water then. I still kind of want it to look watercolory. I don't want it to look like pencil, like smooth and, you know. Looks good. I like it. Yeah, these are my favorites. These colors, they're so pretty. They remind me of a sunset, like. You know, that nice red, pink kind of sunset that you can get. Obsessed with sunset colours. Alright, I think I've got it, most of it blended in there. Add a bit of a mixture of red, pink and orange. I do want to add some dark using the scarlet just on my palette here, and using a small brush. Got a number 3. Where did that go? Just to add a bit of water to that. And add a bit of a shadow under these white little pieces of mushroom. I don't know, what are they? Normally they're white. Thanks. It's getting there. It's taking longer than I thought, but as I said, it feels like today's just, I don't know, just seems like it's been slower than normal. Just check if I can get another colour in there just to deepen it up slightly. Maybe a brown of some sort. Well, what have we got? Might be a bit too dark. What about brown? If I can find a brown. There's brown. Okay. Let's add a little bit of brown. Thanks, Lily. Oh, that's good. That's just going to give me that little bit more depth that I'm looking for. Thinking I might add some of this to the bottom of this line here. And maybe we'll do the same on the next one. I've mixed it in with the scarlet now. Alright, the skin, I want to add some more of that Primrose while it's dried there. Just in her thigh there because it was looking really quite orange and I wanted to lighten it up a little bit. Up on the face. Cool. Oh, went on the skin. No! Get off my skin. Get off my skin. I don't want you on there. Alright, Yeah, what? These white bits I'm going to have to use like acrylic paint, or I've got white gouache here, which will also be okay, but I'm not going to do that on my palette because it doesn't wash off very well. It's a bit of a poop, this stuff. Oh, thanks, Helen. It's actually been... Anyone know how to mix a paint that's separated in the tube? It's rather annoying. I hate that. I hate that. Anyway, I've got some gouache, white, and I want to cover up these black lines. This is a Royal Talons one. But as I said, it's separated in the tube for some reason. I think it's got too warm, maybe. And it went a bit yucky. Oh, my tummy just grumbled. It's nearly lunchtime here. I had Wheat Bix for breakfast this morning. I have to share my breakfast with Narre every morning. She sits and watches me eat. She's like, "Where's mine?" You know what else you could use on this? That embossing powder. The really bright white one. That would look cool on this. It will look three-dimensional too. Hi Christine, how are you? Oh my gosh, guess what? I finished my diamond painting. I forgot to tell you guys. So cool. Alicia and I are so awesome and amazing, and this week we finished the butterfly diamond painting that I started live, I don't know how long ago, a couple of weeks ago. We've been working to finish it, and I finally finished it. I'll show you a picture. Oh, I went over the edge on that one. Make my own shape, it's all good. I just want to make sure I covered up the black lines there. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it, Christine? The embossing powder. It's pretty cool stuff. I used it on another image and it worked out really well. I'm not happy with that gouache separating like that. Not very nice. Just gonna let that dry for a minute. Alright, give me a second. I'll grab the diamond painting. Bear with me. So this was the 5-piece set. So we did 2 little pieces, and then there was 2 medium-sized pieces. It's not too bad. There's 2 of those, and then there was 1 big long piece for the middle. And I'll just bring up the photo now. On the screen, I need to find it. Just zoom down a little bit. It's a bit big there, isn't it? It was really hard to get a picture of it in a place where you could see some of the glitter, and there we go. Pretty good there. That's how it will look once it's all together. So they'll go either, hubby wants to make one frame to go around the whole lot, so we'll get rid of all those white sections in the middle and put them actually together. But I think it's designed to have little frames around each one, so there's a gap in between it, so it looks like, you know, a full image, and it takes up a little bit of space on your wall then. But yeah, we finished it. So yeah, it was loads of fun. We just started our first Diamond Art Club image, and I have to say, Diamond Art Club, if you haven't bought anything from them and you've done diamond painting, Diamond Art Club's like deluxe, you know, deluxe painting. Thanks, Kenny. So yeah, it's the one that we've just started is amazing. I've just got some scarlet, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to the edges of our little mushy here, just under each of these little bumpy sections there too. add some of the vermilion. And then the cornelian in the middle. It's pretty big. That was taking up that's taking up most of my bench. So the middle piece is I don't have a ruler, hang on. Middle piece is about 50 centimeters high, and right across I have no idea. Let me just roughly 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, roughly a meter across, roughly. Excuse me, got a bit of a croak now. So the tallest part is about 50 centimeters, so half a meter, and it's about a meter long, roughly. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It came up pretty awesome. And it came up beautiful. Thanks, Shelley. We're doing our first round one from Diamond Art Club, and as I was saying, it's like, I don't know, it's like being spoiled rotten. I don't know if you've had a Diamond Art Club one before, but the canvas is like got like a soft, fluffy backing on it. It's also sparkly. The whole front of the canvas is sparkly. Some of the diamonds are like, they call them Aurora Borealis beads, but they're like a holographic shimmer on the top of some of the beads. Just beautiful. So yeah, I've had all these cheap, crappy diamond paintings, except the only one that was kind of very similar was the one from Crafties, which was all split up into individual bags already, and the beads were actually quite good quality in that one too. But yeah, I just, that diamond, this one, the butterfly one, I wouldn't have been able to finish it without Linda. She sent me some beads that were actually missing in it, so that was good. I think I've got 2 more now that have got missing beads that she actually had them all, so I have replacements for all the beads I had missing now, thankfully. So I finished my boat, and now I've finished the butterflies. Fantastic. Linda, some of the colours I think are really bright, but Inktense is the most intense bright colour, but it's not watercolour, so there's a bit of a difference. They're ink. You can't move. So now I've done this here, I can actually move the colour still. If I add another colour on top, I can blend another colour over the top, whereas with Inktense, pretty much once it's down, it's down. You can't do much else with it. But for this one, I can still go in and add more to it because it's watercolor. I can also blend off edges and things like that, whereas with Inktense you can't do that as much. It's a little bit harder. Christina's asking if anyone would like to do a buddy colour, if anyone's interested in the chat there. I have a new book from Fabric Fantasy that I need to show too, but I'll possibly do that in the new month, I think in March. How they look. Groovy, baby. Need some of that brown. Oh, I'm overtime, guys. I just realised. Is there no one else after me? I don't want to... I'll just quickly put a line under these and I'll head off, I think. But she's starting to look really cool. I'm going to use some white paint pen in her hair, I think. Just doing like some... texture lines, creating like white purple coloured hair. I wanted it to be kind of like that. I think I'm going to use these colours in her wings as well, the purples. Purple and blue I used. I think I'll do that in her wings. And I still feel like the background needs more, so I've got a long way to go with the background there. Still, I think we need a little bit more depth in there. It's not as dark as I wanted it. Some of that purple in her eyes, periwinkle blue. Pretty. She needs that purple in her eyebrows a little bit too, doesn't she? Just a tiny bit. Teeny tiny brush for that. Not enough. Teeny tiny brush. There's violet pink in their lips there. I'm just going to add a little bit of white there. White in her eyes. I think her eyebrows need to be a little bit darker. That wasn't quite dark enough. Pretty. Pretty. We need some fine liner. Trying not to put my hand on that white paint because it's still not dry. Nathaniel's images have so much potential to them. There's a lot of room to put your own stuff in. Which is good. I'm gonna put a little bit of scarlet in her lips. Just to darken that middle part. It was a little bit dull. Do you think she needs more pink on her cheeks? I think she probably does. She's looking a little bit dull. She needs more flush. More flush. I used, what is that? Violet pink for that. Blending it off with a clean brush. A little bit more pink. What about pink in her nails as well? Right down here on this strange and odd looking hand out of place. It just looks lonely laying there. Added a bit of pink in there too. Bit better. Yeah. The little details starting to come together. It's not finished. By all means, it's not even half done, I don't think. It's not even halfway. But the paper's held up quite well. It's not like the edges are a little bit curled over, but it's held up really quite well so far. So yeah, I still think that I could go in with a little bit more of the earlier colors that we used just down in here and just darken these areas up a little bit more, and then I can start working on, you know, the grass and things like that. But it's coming together. Coming together. I have no idea, sorry. Probably not best not to talk about it in here because I don't know, and best not to speculate. Thanks, Kenny. So yeah, that's it so far. So far, it's not finished, okay? Cool. But my time is up, guys. I've already gone over a little bit, and I don't know if anyone else is streaming, but I will see you on Friday for part 3 of our colour along with Yana. Cross Verena. This is the image. We're going to be finishing off their wings and their clothes this week, and then we'll finish off all the flowers the following week most likely. So I will see you Friday. Congratulations to Kelly, who is supposed to be contacting me for the giveaway. Big thank you to Nathaniel Wake for the giveaway prize, and also check out his Etsy store. Make sure you pop over and check it out. This image is still on sale. It's only, when I looked at it, it was only $2.20 Australian, so I don't know, it's likely close to half price UK and maybe $1.50 for US, I'm not sure, but it's still pretty good. And check out all these other images there as well. And I will see you next time. I might try and finish this one up for patrons. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, we'll see you Friday. Bye! Thanks, mods! Lovely people. See you later.